subscribe. Tariq Radio. Like and subscribe.
Let's get Halo Forever. Let's get Halo Forever in the building. What's going on, Mr. Halo?
I'm out here. Hello, hey, happy January 6th to you people. Never forget.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not why I came up here.
Yeah.
This is the thing. We always talk about buying property and black lineage and everything, but you never talk about actually how to create wealth, right? Why not teach the people how to actually establish a business or actually get a trust, put your business or put your property in there and try to guarantee, because half these people are broke. I'm being honest with you. It's not that I hate y'all, I don't, but I'm just speaking the truth. If you ain't broke, I'm not talking to you.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, why not talk about some finances to actually try to build something? Because you can't go nowhere without no money, right? You can't do anything without some capital or credit or backing, and a lot of these people don't have it.
Hey,
They're just
okay. With that being said, Halo, what's the website to your business that we can go patronize right now?
well, me personally, because I don't trust a lot of the people that's on Twitter. You can bring up somebody that might have a business that can patronize their business. I'm okay.
You ain't got no
But
business.
no, I do have a business. I have two actually.
Then what is it?
I don't want to get into it because this is Twitter, and I'm not going to dox myself.
That don't work then. You can't sit up and say we need to start building wealth, but you can't trust nobody to go do business with you. It don't work like that.
I'm not asking them to spend money with me. I'm asking for them to create their own money
But yeah,
because,
but you're gonna have
right?
to, but you have to show by example. You have to say, "Hey, this is an example of what I've done to create wealth, and this is why you should take my advice." You're telling us to take your advice, but you don't have an example. That's the problem. You
Oh,
understand?
I got plenty of examples,
No,
but they can take it like for you. You have a business, right?
I do. I can show it.
Okay. Well,
I can show.
well, let's talk about it. You're a perfect example. You can explain it. People know it. They're familiar with you. You're a
They
public
already
figure.
know that. That's why people. That's why, sir. There's a reason why thousands of people listen to me in the middle of the night every damn night because they see that I show and prove. But if you're giving advice on how to do it better, you better show and prove too. You have to show an example. You can't say, "Oh, I don't want to show y'all niggas because I don't trust you." So now we shouldn't trust you to give us advice. If you don't trust us, we shouldn't trust you. Why would we get advice from somebody who don't even trust us? You understand? You sound like an op.
I'm not an op, and I think you know I'm not an op. However,
You don't, if you
again,
know, if you're saying you don't trust people, then that means that you are not even trustworthy yourself. If you
well,
trust
that's not true. I think what I'm trying to say, financial literacy is important. You guys are not going anywhere if you don't have any backing or any type of finances or understand money.
okay,
That's what I'm saying.
do you understand money? And if you do, show us an example of how you understand money. Show it. You got to show us how you're doing. You can't be a manager at Popeye's Chicken telling us about how to get our money game up.
I just met another brother that actually work at Taco Bell's in Big Lowski's space or whatever. He's trying to move up the manager. But I said, with that DEI thing and affirmative action being appealed, they don't have to put you or promote you to anywhere. I said, why work at Taco Bell's when you can try to own it, right? Own one. And that's your mindset first have to change. But if we're not having these discussions in spaces, let's see how far you get. I mean, it ain't gonna get far. I'll be honest with you.
Okay, thank you, Halo. You're just saying stuff. You're just talking in circles. And we don't need that. We don't need niggas out here saying what we need to do, what y'all need to do. Y'all need to be discussing this. And then, okay, well, how come? Okay, show me what you're doing. Oh, I can't do that now. I can't be showing y'all that. All right, then. We're at square one. No, y'all don't. It don't work like that, ladies and gentlemen. Family, it's you got to show and prove. Let's stop the bullshit. If you're going to talk it, you better walk it. If you better talk about a financial base and an economic base and economic empowerment, you better show what the hell you're doing. You understand? It's show and prove time. We don't need just Negroes out here babbling and they ain't showing or producing anything. We don't need that. We got enough of that. We got enough corner store accountants. Dude standing in front of a damn corner store talking about, well, what you need to do, get you some crypto and then get you $30,000 in Bitcoin, and then you gonna flip that. Nigga, why are you out here with one tooth? And I'm getting advice from you about crypto, and your teeth ain't even fixed. I'm sick of that nonsense. Where people are trying to give advice, and you can't show where you have been successful from your own advice. You understand? People want to show and prove. And then when people show and prove, don't get mad. I show you. I'm not gonna sit here and just talk about little step by step. I'm gonna show you. Fam, I show people how to get $1 million in a month. That's why so many they put so many feds on my ass. When they saw me raise that much money in a month, I raised $1 million in a month just out of nowhere. Well, they put all types of informants on my ass. They're like, oh, hell no, that's dangerous. And then all the haters start popping up. Because when we show and prove, that shakes the tree, and then all the haters come out. That's one thing. We got to learn how to get haters from around your ass. I ain't gonna sit there and tell you. I'm gonna show you how to do the shit. I'm gonna show you how to speak on an idea and then get that thing done. I came up with an idea. I said 2020, what 2021, whatever one of those years. Well, I was driving down Crenshaw. I was thinking about my brother Nipsey Hussle, and I saw a lot of tourists hanging out by the old Marathon store because that became a tourist attraction. And I said, That's kind of dangerous because a lot of folks are coming out here to South LA. They don't know the politics out here. That's kind of dangerous for people to be out here taking pictures because there's like an unwritten rule that folks ain't supposed to be in these neighborhoods with cameras down in South LA. That's like a little unwritten rule. And there have been people who got killed going down there, tourists. There's some tourists that have been killed. A lot of folks don't know that. I said, you know what? We need to have some kind of staple in this community where people can kind of go and it's a tourist attraction. Um, it's a black staple within the community. That's a safe zone. That's a neutral zone that people can come in and kick it and just be a safe space for the neighborhood. I said, you know what? I ought to build a museum out here. And a year later, we got a damn museum. You understand what I'm saying? And I walk people through the steps on how to do it. You got to show and prove. You just got to do the shit. Just do it. No, no, I'm not gonna sit here and give courses. Damn, that I'm gonna just show you. We purchased the building, got it renovated, got all the stuff, had a beautiful grand opening. We still have wonderful events there now. Yeah. When I say, hey, we're gonna do a movie, I'm gonna do a movie about the truth of hip hop culture. I walk people through all the steps. I'm gonna do a movie and show how we can create a successful hip hop documentary on our own without going through the dominant society. Because if we go through the dominant society, they're going to black and brown shit. We need to do a documentary talking about our history from our perspective, and this is how we're going to do it. We did it. Became hugely successful, so successful that it started to be sabotaged. Do y'all know Microphone Check? Well, that shit was about to get Oscar nominated. We had a big wave for the movie Microphone Check, and people are still talking about Microphone Check, by the way, too. People are still talking about it, but boy, we had that this past summer. Boy, that momentum was crazy. Y'all remember? And there was a lot of Oscar buzz. We were doing a lot of mainstream press, and the reviews of the film were phenomenal. I mean, we're getting phenomenal reviews and a lot of Oscar buzz talk. And a lot of the theaters and everybody was getting on board for the Oscar run. And boy, some of those haters start sabotaging that shit left and right, man. They were sabotaging because they were so pissed that we built that thing up from the grassroots. So again, I can show folks how to do things successful, and I can also show people how to absorb the sabotage because that's what happens too. A lot of times we get sabotaged, but if there's enough of us on code, we can absorb that and we can keep on pushing. The point is, I don't like to sit up here and um, just start babbling about stuff. I like to show and prove on how to get things popping because we are phenomenal people as foundational Black Americans. And there's some phenomenal non-FBA brothers and sisters too. I'm not excluding you guys from your greatness because there's brothers and sisters from the diaspora, from the Caribbean, from Africa who are phenomenal people who they've helped me with certain things. I give credit where credit is due. My right-hand man, Ola, that's my Nigerian brother. That's my road dog. I give that dude a kidney if he needed it. So we got brothers and sisters from the diaspora that we rock with. Um, but as far as us building things and getting things popping, it's best to start showing and proving. I like to show people how to do this stuff. And what I don't like, and what we need to do, family, when we have people who are showing and proving on how to get things popping, man, the haters got to get put out the paint. We got to stop allowing haters to come in circles when we have folks showing you how to get things popping, and then all of these haters lurking around them. We really got to get that hater shit up out of here. Just like in going back to my brother Nipsey, man, I was so that devastated me when my brother was taken out because that was some hater shit. You know what I'm saying? He got taken out over some lousy, low life ass hater. And if I had known he had haters lurking around him, I would have been corresponding with him more about that because me and him would talk about certain things, and we discussed the situation that he had up at BET where he had to pop somebody in the damn mouth. If some of y'all remember that, and um, I was letting him know, brother, if I need to come up there, I come up there, and he just kind of laughed it off. But when we have people around that's hating some of our successful people, some of the people from our community who's doing the right thing, we have to really be there for them. That's the point. We really need to be there for the people who are doing the right thing and people are trying to attack them and just doing it out of hate. We got to stop letting that shit happen. You understand? As a community, because other groups, they don't let folks hate on their successful people. They don't let that shit happen. That's shamed. But we let a lot of haters lurk around us. All right, let me get Rev in here. Reverend Damien. Reverend Damien in the building. Reverend Damien in the building. Rev Damien, hop on, sir.
Hey, top of the morning, my brother. How are you?
I'm good, sir. How are you, Reverend?
I'm blessed. Happy New Year to you and your family. Blessings to you and your family. Love the work that you do.
Thank you, sir.
Um, yeah, I got a statement. I got a question
Go ahead.
for you. I love how you were just kind of talking about your process of how you built the museum, and when you come up with an idea, you just make it happen. I'm kind of like that too.
Oh, yeah.
And kind of the same thing happened with me during this past election season.
You a
I had an
lying ass
idea.
nigger.
Okay, okay. Let's okay. There's a Latino white supremacist. Sorry about that, Reverend. Go ahead.
No worries. God bless that brother. Um, but I had an idea, and I decided to write a book. It's called Black Voters Red Wave, and it's about why Black people voted for Donald Trump in this past election.
Hmm.
But my question is this, my brother. Do you have a date, or are you going to do another FBA Expo like you did a couple years ago?
Yeah, I am, and I got to figure out where. I want to do
Okay,
something in Atlanta. I definitely
okay.
want to do something in Atlanta. I don't know the date, but I will put something together and keep people posted because we people really enjoyed it. And I like to showcase a lot of Black businesses and Black entrepreneurs. So,
hmm
and I would love to have you come on down, promote your stuff, even speak and just talk, man, just to let the community know what's going on with you.
You see, you read my mind, brother, and I appreciate that. I was wondering if I could, maybe be a speaker or be on a panel or something like that and talk to the FBA brothers and sisters about, what these next couple of years are going to look like with a Trump administration, XYZ. So I appreciate the opportunity if it's afforded, but yeah, keep us posted
Absolutely.
on the next event.
Thank you. Yeah, yeah. You know what? We need to start planning on putting something together, family. Yeah, we need to start planning on putting something together and just really getting a lot of the speakers from different facets of the community to come on down and chop it up and have the different businesses. That's what I love. I love, y'all don't know how much I love doing business with Black entrepreneurs. I love that. I actively look for Black entrepreneurs. I played the video clip of that sister that what is she, a dating coach? I forgot the sister's name. She did that thing that went viral with Cam Newton. Um, and she did a video where she was spitting some real truth in this one video. She was talking about she likes to give Black privilege. She was on a plane and she was in first class and a little Black girl saw her and the little Black girl looked a little nervous and she heard the Black girl talking to her mother like, hey, how did she get to sit in the front? And her mother explained that's first class. So the sister, she went from first class and told the little girl to go sit in the first class seat. You can go sit in my spot. So she wanted the little girl to experience first class. So she gave her privilege. She gave the Black girl privilege. Yeah, Dr. Bryan. And I thought that was fly. She said, yeah, we as Black folks, we need to start giving Black privilege. We need to start prioritizing Black people. Just make sure you go out of your way to help a Black person, to support a Black person. And I agree. And that's not a racist thing to do. Cheyenne Bryan, that's her name. I don't. That's not a racist thing to do. I even take it further because I give a lot of FBA privilege. You dig? If I find out you're FBA, you will be prioritized. You're from the lineage because we have a lot in common. But Black folks in general, even Black people, like at the museum, we have all types of Black people working there. When we have events, I've had Nigerian caterers, Jamaican caterers, FBA caterers, FBA bartenders. Our last bartender, because we go through a bartending company. Um, where that brother? I think he was from Kenya. Real good brother. We had a Kenyan bartender. Um, we um we had some Nigerian security because we go through a security company too, and we had some Nigerian security. I ain't getting them niggas no more. Now. That's something. That's a whole different thing. Those the Nigerian security. I don't know. I ain't them, but we've had yeah, we had some stuff pop off at the museum with these Nigerian. They sent a couple of Nigerian security guards up there one time. These niggas, man. I'll tell y'all the story another time. Y'all remind me at another time to tell y'all what these niggas did. So I'll tell that story on another date. I can't even talk about it now. But yeah, I told the security firm, don't send them niggas no more. Send me a couple of Mexicans if you ain't got nobody else. Just don't send them niggas. They were horrible. But I prioritize Black businesses, Black folks. And my thing, you got to have lineage privilege. You got to have privilege to your lineage, man. Just like the people in the dominant society, they privilege their people. You Asians, they privilege their people. Like if Asians have an apartment complex, my God, one of my partners, he has an apartment complex. Well, he lives in an apartment, but some Asians bought it, and now it's a bunch of Asians in there. He's like the only Black person there because some Asians bought it and they prioritized the Asian community and brought a bunch of Asians in there. The Hispanics, they do the same thing. They prioritize their people. They privilege their people. They give them privileges, which is what you're supposed to do. See, we got this thing where we start hating on folks. We see other Black people and we like, oh, look, that nigga must have did something janky to get, damn that. We got to start privileging people in our community. And if any of y'all know me, let me tell you something. If you guys know me personally, if any of you, and some of you probably have, if you're a Black person and you've been around me, you'd have made money. Let me be very clear. You're not the kind anybody around me, and most of the people around me are Black. Everybody who comes around me makes money. You're going to make money with me. Do you understand that? You won't find a black person who knows me personally, who did not make money with me, who's been around me. You won't find nobody who didn't make no money with me. We gonna make some money. You understand? See, that's privileging the people in the community. We ain't just gonna be kicking it and hanging out all willy-nilly. No, we're gonna do something constructive. We're gonna make some paper. We're gonna do something constructive. That's why when I have events and things like that, not only we're gonna get together, we're gonna have a great time, but you're gonna promote whatever business you got going. You're going to make money. You're going to come up somehow. You there? So that's privileging the people around you. So we got to start getting on that wave. That should be normalized.
Hi, I'm Mateo. Do you want to learn about Hidden Heroes? Hidden Heroes from A to Z is a cool book that tells the stories of amazing black heroes you might not know about. You'll meet inventors, you'll meet explorers, and leaders who change the world. It's fun, inspiring, and you can learn so much. Get your copy now at hiddenhistorymuseum.com. Let's discover our hidden heroes together.